Welcome to the lecture series on factors of production. I'm Shrutika, Assistant Professor at SNSB Spine. This video is a part of the lecture series on production and cost in managerial economics. So what are factors of production? Factors are the resources that are required to produce a good or service. So anything that is required to produce a commodity is called a factor. So why is it important to study the factors of production? The factors of production lay the foundation for any economic activity and development. So it is based on these factors that any production operation functions. So it's of utmost importance that we study the factors of production. The factors of production fall under four broad categories, namely land, labor, capital, and entrepreneurship. These factors will be discussed in detail in the future slides. So the first factor of production is land. Land refers to any natural resource that is used in production. So this may include farmland, forests, minerals, water, and air. So any natural resource that is used in production fall under the category of land. So the characteristics of this particular factor are land is limited in supply. Land is a passive factor of production because it directly does not get involved into the production process, but without land, you cannot produce as well. So the cost that is incurred out of land is called economic rent. So economic rent is the payment that we give for the utilization of land. The second factor is labor. Labor refers to human effort, skill, and expertise in production. So labor is of two major types, skilled labor and unskilled labor. Skilled labor refers to those people who have gained academic expertise in a particular field, whereas unskilled labor function without any such academic expertise. So the characteristics of labor are, labor is an active factor of production. So labor has direct involvement into the entire production process. Productivity significantly varies with the skill, motivation, and health of the labor factor. So the cost incurred out of labor is called wages, which is the payment that we give for the labor. The third factor is capital, refers to tools, machinery, and buildings used to produce goods. So capital falls into two major categories, physical capital and human capital. Physical capital refers to the machinery, tools, and infrastructure, while human capital refers to education, skills, and health of workers. So the common characteristics of capital are human created resources. They are not natural resources. Capital depreciates over time. There's always a depreciation value to capital. The cost incurred out of capital is called interest, which is the payment that we make for utilizing the capital. The fourth factor is entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship is the ability to organize and manage other factors while also taking risks. So entrepreneurship has a role to play in combining land, labor, and capital effectively. It is entrepreneurship which acts as a bridge between land, labor, and capital. Entrepreneurship innovates and drives the overall economic growth. So entrepreneurship is what that takes the entire economic process forward. The chief characteristics of entrepreneurship are risk-taking, decision-making, visionary leadership, etc. So an entrepreneur has to be a risk-taker, an entrepreneur has to be a decision-maker, and an entrepreneur has to be a visionary leader. So the cost incurred out of entrepreneurship is called profit, which is the reward for entrepreneurship. So in this particular slide, we will discuss about the interaction among factors. Despite there are four different factors of production, it's of utmost importance to understand that all these factors work together for the production process to be efficient. So land provides resources, labor transforms those resources, capital facilitates this overall transportation process. Capital facilitates the overall transformation process, while entrepreneurs entirely organize and lead the process. So say, for example, a smartphone manufacturing company combines land in the form of factory, labor in the form of workers, capital in the form of machines, and entrepreneurship in the form of management to produce smartphones from the raw materials that it is procured. So why is it important to understand the factors of production? The factors of production enables economic growth and development. The factors of production determine the scale and scope of production. These factors drive innovation and technological advancements. The factors influence resource allocation and overall distribution of wealth. So there are several challenges that are related to the factors of production. The first being with respect to land, the common challenges are resource depletion, environmental concerns, etc. Labor challenges include unemployment, skill gaps, automation, etc. Capital challenges include high costs, technological obsolescence, etc. Entrepreneurial challenges include risk aversion, lack of innovation, and many more. So, in conclusion, understanding these factors of production are vital for creating goods and services. The future focus shall be on sustainable use of resources and equitable distribution. The factors of production are the building blocks of economic success. So, understanding these factors and putting them into efficient use is of utmost importance for any organization. Thanks for watching the video. I'll catch you soon with another interesting content.